Hello guys, you are now in tune with M2N. I'm Mahyar. This video is about the recent, we can say, problems that are on the rise because of the miscommunication or lack of communication, for that matter, that has happened between the two generations. And we can count many contributing reasons for this ever growing problem. More specifically, the language that Gen Z is using right now, which is quite maybe ambiguous for older generations because I don't know, they lost track of the changes that the new and the future, we can say, of our life are going through and developing as they move along and are quite unique in that matter. They are developing slangs, their own idioms, as they should, because generations before them did that too. But after a while, maybe they forget their roots and this rebellion spirit that they used to have, and they somehow become really cemented in the ideas of adulthood. And I don't know what uh, we all have stories like that, and we know where that's going. But now, Gen Zers are entering the workspace more than ever before, especially after the pandemic and the all these we can say limitations and problems that have been quite dealt with for now. And many older people, older generations, over 30, even millennials, may find themselves interacting with Gen Zs in the workplace, and maybe they find themselves in a situation in which kind of slang, a word that they are not familiar with, is used in the conversation. The problem, or any sort of the communication, I don't mean face to face, maybe it's an email, you can say it's a message, any form that it can take. So, if you are in that situation, what should you do? My personal advice is no problem if you have a kind of Gen Z advisor, so to speak, that can give you the guidance that you need. If you don't know what a word means, you hear a word, for example, sus. You don't know what sus stands for. What does it mean? It can be quite embarrassing to find yourself looking for the answer while you are actually involved in that conversation. So it would be much easier and much more face saving to ask a person who is from that group of people, with Gen Z preferably, and is really close to you and digs you. You can communicate with him or her, it doesn't matter, and ask them for keeping yourself up to date. That is if you've already lost track of the new words. But the other option would be try to keep yourself hip to developments, to the new changes, whatever they may be. I'm sure if you grow up to be a certain age, you start questioning these developments or changes or styles, anything. But that is the identity of the new generation. They want to show that they are different, and they are. So, of course, it can be manifested in several different ways. One of them is through speaking. So that is what they have to express themselves, and it is not something that you should reprimand or, I don't know, talk negatively about. That is something that they are using as a tool to be who they truly are, that is different people. I'm sure many of you have experience of talking to the new generation, and you find them much more emotional compared to their predecessors, and actually more intellectual for that matter. So try to find the answers, search the words on the web, and find the answers that you need so you won't find yourself in that kind of a situation in which you hear a word which is going around social media, newspaper, wherever, and you actually don't know what it means. So that would be something you should be considering as a person who is a part of society. And society means if a group of people are using a word and you are going to possibly have a kind of an interaction with them in the future, that would be wise on your part to start learning what they actually say. And of course, it helps avoiding future, I don't know, misinterpretations. Alright, that will be the end of this video. Until the next one, take care of yourself, take care of somebody else.